Melissa, and I'm here with another share. So to get started, these are the photos that I want to scrapbook. I want to do a 12 by 12 layout, and I'm just thinking to keep it simple. I wanted to do one layout. This is 8 photos. They're 2 by 3, and I thought, you know what? I'll probably just put them on like this on a piece of piece of 12 by 12 and go something like this. Laura Vegas, sorry. She does, she's a designer for Bella Boulevard and Carrie Bradford. She does a lot of photo collage type layouts, and I'm always inspired by what she does. So I'm probably just going to do something like that with blocks of photos, maybe a title up here or here, and, you know, just keep it simple. I don't have any Easter themed papers, but I did pull, and I'm wanting to be conscious that there is, my son and daughter both wearing black, but you know what, and when we were coloring the Easter egg, she was wearing green and black, but I'm going to kind of let that speak for itself in the photos and not really go that direction. I haven't really decided yet, but it's kind of what I'm thinking. So I don't know if I'm going to use white, but maybe at some point. I'm planning to do some mixed media to make the Easter egg coloring type look with the, you know, the packaging technique, and just smooshing ink down. And so here is an old piece. This is like a really pretty powdered blue. And on the back, it's from SEI, which is out of business at this point. There's just a stripe. And I like that it has some of the greens, teals, grays. So this is going to be perfect. This was a piece of My Mind's Eye. Hold on, let me adjust my light. My Mind's Eye Penny Lane, super old. Can't even tell you when it's from, but this green is going to look nice here. So, and then also from my stash, this is super old. I don't know, I guess I got it from a garage sale. But it's a cardstock laser cut overlay. And I used it once before in an Easter layout, so I'm going to try to use it up. Yay. And then I have 3 Easter related stamps. There's this one, and it's from Stampin' Up, and it's called A Good Egg. And I think I'm going to be using these eggs to embellish. I don't have an oval die cut, although I could obviously use my Cameo, but I think I'm going to go with that. And then these are the 2 Studio G stamps I have. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I don't have any Easter embellishments, so I'm just going to wing it, make it work with what I've got. So yeah, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to share the layout. So here we go. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty cute. I struggled a little bit because, like I said, the pictures are really bold colors. So, but you know, you make it work. So, all right. So I will start with this side piece. So as I mentioned, I was using the laser cut leftovers, and so I went ahead and glued it down first to a white piece of 12 by 12. This wasn't treated with gesso or anything at the time. So I went ahead and did the smooshing technique, and I used picked raspberry, I used carved pumpkin, and let's see, I'm trying to look at my colors. I used Mermaid Lagoon and crushed olive. So those are the colors that I used, distressed ink. So, and so I did that, and what I realized when doing that was that it was super bold, not at all what I had thought it was going to be. Actually, I think I used some squeezed lemonade too, but not at all what I thought it was going to be. So I ended up taking my finger and some white gesso and just putting it on the places where I thought it was way too bright. I wanted, again, if you remember, I wanted to use this stripe paper. This was the one side, this was the other side, and I had a scrap of this green. So yeah, I wanted to tone it down quite a bit, which I did, and I think I accomplished, and I like the way it looks. It actually looks like a really pretty, yeah, pattern paper, embossed pattern paper, so perfect. And then I went into my stash and pulled, let's see, where did I put them? Well, I may have put them away, but I pulled these little acrylic buttons. They're flowers. And I just put, I only have a handful left, so I just put them sporadically where I thought, and just washi taped them to the back. So up here is the blue, which was the opposite side of the stripe. I cut a piece of that and added the green, mounted my pictures in a photo collage on a white piece of paper, and then these stickers that I added throughout were from this Seasonal Chit Chat from Tim Holtz, and this love sticker was from a Me and My Big Ideas clear sticker sheet. You Color My World, this stamp right there, I actually pulled it for the last layout and I didn't end up using it, but it's this My Favorite Things. It's called Lucky, and it's right there. So I used that. And then the eggs, like I mentioned the first time around, I was using the Stampin' Up. So I stamped the eggs, embossed them on watercolor paper, and then I took, let's see, some abandoned coral. I took some peacock feathers and some tumbled glass, and I colored these two. And then to change it up for this one, I embossed this speckled with white embossing powder, and then added Dusty Concord and Seedless Preserves. So, oh, here are these cute little buttons. I just found them. I don't know who they're by, so, but yeah, just acrylic buttons. So then, to cut my title, so just like, these are just, this was just a bit that I finally was able to use my last cork camera. I just put a enamel dot in there. And then I glued those up here and then added some yellow and green thread behind there. And then my title is actually, I got that from the new release of Neat and Tangled. I don't know what font this is called, but it reminds me, oh, it just says Journaling Alphas. It reminds me a lot of an American Crafts thicker that's been pretty popular lately. So I have this huge bag of fun foam. And so I just cut them with that and glued them on. And that's it. So I'll give you another overlook. So it did take a little bit of time because whenever I'm doing mixed media, I'm kind of a little messy, but yeah. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be back soon. Bye.